car is completely plasti-dipped. Basically, it's a spray-on rubber, and it protects your paint while it's on the surface. Lasts for years, and you can completely remove it at any time. It's one of those things that it's all hand done. You can remove the whole finish at any time. Some of the samples, I mean, you can see it's a very, you know, very rubbery. I mean, it's very durable. Oh, wow. Very durable. So, spray it on in multiple layers, and we do full vehicles. Pretty much anything that needs done, even custom stuff that most people would not be able to do.
So David, while we were here, that we just saw a customer drive up about 3 hours away actually to bring his car in.
Yeah,
so that kind of tells you
Charleston.
Charleston, wow.
Yeah, several hours drive, and we have people drive from all over, drop their car off for a couple days. Yeah. We'll make it look like a brand new car when it leaves.
That's actually the next good point. So obviously you've done, this is a durable that breathes too, so it doesn't hurt the paint.
Exactly.
It protects it. And you say it'll last a couple of years or so.
2 to 3 years on a daily driver. Okay. You know, depending on how you take care of it. Type of thing.
So any sort of special maintenance? What do you obviously don't wax this sort of stuff, right? Because it really is rubber. So how do you clean it? How do you clean it? How do you maintain it?
Explain to people is pressure washer.
Okay.
Really, you can get right up to it with a pressure washer, and it's that durable that it's not going to fall off or fly off. I mean, and we don't really use any products. Just pressure wash it, dry it, you're good to go. It's the fastest car wash ever. So.
And it just says wash and dry.
And you could just drive your car, and the rubber just kind of flies off basically.
Nice. So I noticed on this car, even how do you get? I mean, I assume when you're doing it, you tape off areas, but I see where you kind of, even in the joints and stuff.
Yeah, we wrap all the edges to make sure that inside it's like, you know, you don't want it to peel off on some of the edges. We're going to wrap every edge where it's not going to lift up prematurely.
Yeah. Okay, because that's one of the ones obviously. And sometimes when you see some folks that have done it themselves, you kind of can tell, right? Because you know, around those edges, around the door sills, around the wheel well, those areas, those are the first areas you see that start to peel, and you can tell, okay, you did this on a weekend.
On the weekend, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so we warranty all our work, and that's what we really pride our work in. And we want your car to represent our company, so we're going to do it 110% every time. So.
From what I see, you guys do awesome work, so that's great. Excellent. So, David, this is a little challenging, right? Because,
very challenging.
you know, when you're trying to do what are kind of like layers like this, I've seen some dips that are, well, jagged.
Yes.
And if you look at this, it's really clean. Tell us, I mean, obviously your shop specializes in stuff. I mean, but how did you do it?
It's basically, the full car was completely this minty green here, so we call it seafoam green. It was custom made from, we made custom mixed in tints, and we decided to, then you tape out all of your lines, and then we spray the entire back of the car blue. And then when you have to always pull it when it's wet.
When it's wet.
That really gets a very clean line.
That's how you get your sharp line.
Yes, and that was something that we kind of pride in our work, that very clean lines really make it stand out, make it sharp, compared to the standard type of weekend dipper.
So, I mean, obviously, your imagination, frankly, is the limit. In terms of doing this sort of stuff. I saw over here all the different colors. You showed us the stuff on the wall here.
And some of these.
But talk to us about.
These are just some of the pearlescence and pigments, different chameleons that you can order, and this is just only half of the stuff we can get. It's definitely the sky's the limit. You can pick any finish and any base coat, and we're actually 3 or 4 dips is actually part of this group here. It's the Vinyl Killers crew, and there are only this 16 people companies involved, and we're one of the originals, and there's no one else can enter this group. We're started it from the ground up, and basically because paint is dead, and we're killing vinyl every day. So this is pride our work, and being the only authorized installer in the state of West Virginia.
Wow.
Through Dipper Car.
Yeah.
And we're also authorized with different pearls and pigments companies, Dip Spade, different dip pearls. And
our viewers always ask, if there's one thing you had to leave them with, right? With whether it's just about your car or even the business that you're doing, what would you say? What is it? What would you tell them? So here's somebody who's looking to get their first sports car, race car. What would you say to them?
Just be yourself and make everything exactly how you want it, and don't try to follow someone else and do what they do. It's just like, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Custom work is when you think of something you want to do, just pursue that and go for it.
Our sister channel, which is Dr. M3 Supercars Personified. And folks are always talking about, you're a pretty young guy, you have your own business, you started somewhere, you have this enthusiasm for cars, and then you sort of leverage that into what you're doing now, and you're obviously very, very successful. You're kind of still growing, and I'm sure you still have ideas on the next step. How do you? What keeps you going? What gives you that drive? How do you get there? And talk to our viewers, because they want to hear. I want to do cars too, but I also want to be successful. So what do I do? What would you tell them?
You have to have that passion and drive. You really want to, if you like this and you want to do this, go for it. You have to just you have to be your own in all of the opposition, because everyone's going to tell you, oh, don't do that, or you're not going to be able to do this. Well, if you think you can do it, just keep trying. You're gonna be successful. It's just one of those things that I've always loved cars, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. Just for the passion of cars.
Yeah, that's excellent. All right, very, very good. Well, listen, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you, coming down, seeing the shop. And like I said, I missed the Pittsburgh Cars and Coffee where this was, but I saw the pictures and I instantly said, we've got to feature that on fineTUNED. So it was great to finally meet you in person.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
You as well.
Take care and good luck.
Thanks.